Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Indiana, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year. And of course, there's Philadelphia, down a few spots.
Checking out Philadelphia, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for Philadelphia, Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Mathurin. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now the 76ers with it. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And that slam had some power behind it. Mathurin.
George for 3, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low. Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake? Him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And there's a 3-second violation. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Back to Embiid. Now here's George. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And it's Maxey missing. Nembhard left side. And here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the 76ers head coach. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And here's Indiana now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Maxey.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
George against Mathurin. Oubre on the wing. Outside Maxey. Outside Mathurin. Siakam with it. Guarded now by George. For 3, Mathurin. bearing his second of 3 attempts.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams changing it up here. Looking now at some numbers for Tyrese Haliburton.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Now here's Drummond. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Back to Martin. The shake. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Toppin. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Maxey. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And a nice finish on the layup.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Here's Jackson. Outside for McConnell. Pass to Walker. Toppin outside. 5 to shoot. Jackson finds Toppin. And that misses. That would have put him up. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Offensive rebound. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Siakam against Drummond. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Sixers on top. They're up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Indiana trailing here. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
They've got Joel Embiid. Eric Gordon is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Martin inside. He's against Toppin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people's shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Here's Furphy. Rebound by Philadelphia. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Shot is good by Gordon.
And Gordon can go either guard position. He's a combo, thanks mainly to his remarkable handles.
Haliburton outside. Down low. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's McConnell. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. The Sixers lead by 6. For 3, Gordon. They get it back. The steal. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And it's Maxey missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. It's pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of...
Nembhard, good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. Miles Turner is second.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Maxey, that's good.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 6-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Well, Clark, talking about Bennedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
And it's Mathurin missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Maxey, the Sixers with another miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top, up by 5. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
And later on, some more NBA action to look forward to. Here are the games coming up. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Siakam no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele, defended by Halliburton. Back to Embiid. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's the break. And Mathurin gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity. Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And they got a spot in the top 10 when it comes to hampering the opposing offense. They create solid coverage that doesn't allow for a lot of easy shots.
And many of the turnovers they cause are a direct result of their terrific ball pressure. These guys just get up in your shirt. Siakam looking it over. Clock at 6. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
With the floater. And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Maxey, that's good.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Siakam in the post. That one doesn't drop. The Sixers lead by 5. Here's George. Uses the glass on the layup. George has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Here's Halliburton. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Walker, he's checked in for Mathurin.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Halliburton against Maxey. Back to Embiid. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 5. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
They grabbed their own miss. Oubre. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. It's stolen by Maxey. Oubre on the wing. Outside Maxey. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, VA, in the break and in the on the defense, because he's so quick and he knows how to use angles too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's McCain into the lane. Good work there as it goes. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Siakam, the pass to Walker. Back to Toppin. Here's McCain, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Pass to Toppin. Maxey against McConnell. Here's Walker. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive.
Here's Nembhard. Rebound by Phil. Pass to Martin. Wing shot on the way. Knocked away.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Sixers ahead, up 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Kenyon Martin is out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Martin. From outside, off the mark.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Gordon. And the 76ers lead by 7. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Pacers also with a sub. Johnson's checked in. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Walker. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on Joel Embiid.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
Oubre, he's checked in for Gordon. And the Pacers also making a change. Nembhard's checked in. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
And though he let one get away, he pushed this to a 2-possession lead.
There's a screen. Pass to Walker. Now here's Nembhard. He's covered by Oubre. 6 to shoot. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. They lead by 4. Martin, the pass to Lowry. Oubre against McConnell. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. Monday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets.
And for that game against the Cavaliers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And it's Maxey missing. Pacers trail by 4. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Nembhard, good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
Outside Maxey. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey. Maxey's got 4 assists now tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. And Siakam with the slam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
On the attack, Oubre lays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 6.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Mathurin passes to Nembhard. The putback. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Oubre. Embiid with it. It's picked up by Nembhard. Embiid misses. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 5.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Embiid. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Halliburton looking over the floor. No good. A bit long that time. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. George, no good. Indiana on offense. Trailing by 5. To the inside. Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam in the big moments. You can trust him with the shot.
3-pointer Mathurin. The rebound by Yabusele. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. He connects!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And here's Siakam for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. George finds Maxey. Now here's Oubre. Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Siakam. Oh, stolen by Turner. Siakam in the post. Off target. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.